Damien, considering the conditions, are you more than happy with the result?
Yeah, it was always going to be an arm wrestle. The conditions are pretty horrid out there for a period of time. You know, any time there's 160-odd contested ball, it's always going to be tight and tough. So look, to get away with 30-point win, we take it on the night. There's some areas of our game we'd like a little bit better, but look, Essendon, to their credit, I thought played pretty well. They've been up for a couple of weeks now. They took Gold Coast to within a goal, and they're pretty brave, I thought, for a period of time tonight as well.
You've become a pretty resilient team, haven't you? I thought tonight, what you've done a bit, you've been a challenge, and things could have gone wrong. Maybe a year ago, that's the sort of game you might have lost. You just plugging away and eventually the results come.
Yeah, I think there's no doubt the side's grown, and you expect that over a period of time, and especially without the captain there, but with Ivan and Brett standing up, I thought they were terrific in those areas. And we didn't start overly well. I thought Essendon jumped us a little bit, but then we started to get the ball inside 50. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite get the scoreboard pressure we were after. But look, it was a credit to our guys. I thought we controlled the arm wrestle towards the end.
You still have an eye on top four. I know it's week by week.
Yeah.
But Sydney's can do it.
Yeah, listen, we can hope, sort of thing. The Saints are playing some good footy at Etihad at the moment, and they're going okay. But I'm not one to do the ladder predictor, so I just worry about what we can control, and that's our game versus North Melbourne next week. They were probably disappointed with their performance today, and they'll be looking to come out and rectify that. So it's going to be a really, really hot contest. But we'll just wait and see what happens. Yeah, I think he's okay. He's up walking around, so yeah.
It was a very curious incident, that one. Do you have a view on it? Is it not the traditional sling tackle?
Yeah, I do. I think the lifting to me is the dangerous. The sling to me is part of. I'll be careful how I say this. Part of AFL footy, but as soon as I think you lift, you're probably in a little bit of trouble. You probably owe the duty of care. Look, I've got no doubt Courtney didn't mean it. It was just one of those things. That's how we tackle. But now it's probably changed a little bit with the goalpost moving in that area. So yeah, just glad everyone walked away okay.
What do you think Ben was in the last 7 or 8 weeks?
Yeah, he's been terrific. He's probably stiff to be sub last week, and Lloydie was probably a little bit stiff to be sub this week. What I like offensively, he's brought some things to his game, but the important thing for us is defensively he's really improved. That was probably the one area that we thought was letting him down. That's why he wasn't getting a game consistently at AFL level, but he's really improved in that. We always knew he could play offensively. Defensively and contested wise, there were the areas that we were looking for him to improve, and he started to. I thought he was very good. First half he got a corky, I think, just prior to the half-time siren, which probably limited him a little bit in the second half, but overall I think he's going to be an important part of our future, there's no doubt.
What about Matt Thomas? Is there a fair chance he might sort of hold his place now next weekend into the finals?
Yeah, it's a tough one. We know what Matt brings week in, week out. He brings contested ball and tackle numbers, which is obviously important come September. It's just getting the right balance of our side. He's within that 25 to 28 players that we want to have training and available to play. So it's just going to be a matter of circumstance whether Matt plays on a week-to-week basis, but he knows that. But what I do know is that when I call upon Matt Thomas, he's ready to go, which is what I love about him.
If it was a final, would you go touch and play?
Yeah, probably touch and go. He's been a little bit sore, obviously, and he's been battered around from probably the last couple of weeks. So, to push it, he probably could, but the fact of the matter is he's too valuable a player to put in that situation. And we had a fresh player in Matt Thomas ready to go, so we were quite happy just to leave him to the side this week and get him back for next week.
So what do you reckon you need to get better at to win a final?
It's not so much win a final, it's just about what we do to win games. There's always areas of a game as a coach that we'll look to get better. There's some areas of our game we're disappointed with tonight. We gave up 4 goals, 1 from forward 50 stoppages, which is horrendous. Which is really disappointing. And, to give you an example, 4 goals you might give up in 10 games. We gave up 4 goals in 1. So you take out those 4 goals, we only give up 3 or 4 possibly for the game. So we were really disappointed in that part of our game, and, we can't have that.
Do you feel like North Melbourne's the ideal preparation a week out from the final?
It's always good to play some good opposition. In fairness to Essendon, it was a really highly contested game tonight, so it was a good good contest also, but North Melbourne's going to be a different game next week. Going to be inside, obviously, at Etihad, and the fast ball movement. So we haven't played there for a while. So it's going to be, another challenge for us.
That finals campaign around the corner. How important is it that you've found that way to win differently, I guess?
Yeah, I think once again the maturity of the group is I can't pat them on the back enough in that area. How we can win a fast uncontested game, but then also we've got the ability to play in the arm wrestles as well, as we've shown over the course of the year. And once again, the maturity of the group under Trent and his leaders have stood up. They've got a greater understanding now of when and what is required. So we look forward to the challenge. As I said, this week's game will be a little bit different to tonight's, obviously. Another challenge for us. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.